You're destroying your marriage in the name of philosophy. You think you're being strong, you're being stupid. You've turned ancient wisdom into modern arrogance, and now you're watching your wife slip away while you quote dead Romans. Stoicism isn't killing your marriage. Your misunderstanding of Stoicism is killing your marriage. The same philosophy that helped Marcus Aurelius love his wife for decades is the philosophy you're reusing to justify emotional cowardice. You've weaponized wisdom against intimacy. You've turned strength into coldness. You've made philosophy your excuse to avoid being human. The battlefield of misunderstood strength here is the truth they do want to teach you. The greatest Stoics in history were unemotionless robots. They were emotionally intelligent warriors who understood that the highest form of strength is being vulnerable enough to truly connect with another human being. Marcus Aurelius wrote love letters. Seneca grieved his losses. Epictetus taught with passion and humor. None of them confused emotional numbness with philosophical depth. Your wife isn't your enemy. Your ego is your enemy. She's not attacking your philosophy. She's trying to save you from disappearing behind it. Every day, you're choosing between being right and being married, between being philosophical and being present, between protecting your image as a Stoic and protecting your relationship with the woman you vowed to love. The war isn't between Stoicism and emotions. It's between authentic strength and counterfeit strength, between real philosophy and intellectual posturing, between being a man and playing the role of a man. The Stoic foundation of intimate strength. The Stoics understood something you've forgotten. Virtue without love is vanity. Wisdom without compassion is cruelty. Strength without vulnerability is brittleness, waiting to shatter. Stoicism teaches four cardinal virtues: wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. Notice what's missing from that list: emotional detachment, superiority, cold indifference. Real Stoicism makes you more human, not less. It makes you more present in your relationships, not more distant. It gives you the strength to feel deeply without being destroyed by those feelings. Your wife fell in love with a man, not a philosophy textbook. She married someone who could laugh with her, cry with her, get excited about small things, and be present in moments of joy and sorrow. That man is still in there. Your philosophy should be bringing him out, not burying him deeper. The 3 pillars of Stoic marital mastery. Step 1. Practice emotional courage, not emotional avoidance. You've been using Stoicism as an excuse to avoid difficult emotions, yours and hers. When she's upset, you respond with cold logic. When she needs comfort, you give her lectures about controlling what she can control. When she's excited, you remind her about the impermanence of all things. This isn't Stoicism. This is emotional cowardice dressed up in philosophical clothing. Real Stoicism requires facing emotions head-on, understanding them, learning from them, not running from them behind a wall of intellectual superiority. The Stoics talked about sympathia, the interconnectedness of all things. You're connected to your wife. Her pain affects you. Her joy elevates you. Pretending otherwise isn't philosophical, it's dishonest. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's acting despite fear. Emotional courage isn't the absence of feelings. It's engaging with feelings without being controlled by them. Be brave enough to feel. Be strong enough to stay present when emotions get messy. Be wise enough to know that marriage requires vulnerability. Your wife doesn't need you to fix her emotions. She needs you to be present with them. She doesn't need you to solve her problems. She needs you to share them. Step 2. Lead with virtue, not superiority. You've turned Stoicism into a badge of superiority. You think it makes you wiser than her, more evolved than her, more enlightened than her. This is ego, not philosophy. The Stoic virtues are tools for service, not weapons for superiority. Wisdom serves others through understanding. Justice serves others through fairness. Courage serves others through protection. Temperance serves others through self. Lead with virtue means leading with love. It means being just in your treatment of her emotions. It means having the courage to be vulnerable. It means having the wisdom to know when to speak and when to listen. Justice in marriage means giving her what she needs, not what you think she should need. Courage means being honest about your own struggles, not hiding behind philosophical armor. Temperance means finding balance between your practice and your presence. You want to be a Stoic? Start by being a good husband. You want to practice philosophy? Start by practicing kindness. The greatest teachers in history weren't the ones who quoted the most philosophy. They were the ones who lived it so authentically that others wanted to learn from them. Step 3. Master response, not suppression. Here's where you've gone wrong. You think controlling your emotions means eliminating them. You think being disciplined means being cold. You think being strong means being unmovable. The Stoics didn't suppress emotions, they transformed them. They didn't avoid feelings. They chose their responses to feelings. There's a massive difference between not feeling anger and not acting on anger destructively. Between not feeling joy and not being overwhelmed by joy. Between not feeling sadness and not being paralyzed by sadness. Your wife needs to see that you feel things. She needs to know that her life matters to you, that her happiness affects you, that her pain moves you. The strongest response to her tears isn't Stoic indifference. It's stoic presence, being fully there with her without being swept away by the storm. The most disciplined response to her anger isn't logical correction. It's listening with strength, hearing her without defending, understanding her without fixing. The most courageous response to her joy isn't philosophical reminders about being present for the good moments without fearing their end. The hard truth about stoic marriages: your wife doesn't hate your philosophy. She hates what you've become since you started practicing it. She misses the man who could be spontaneous, who could get excited about small things, who could be present in moments of beauty without analyzing them to death. She's not asking you to abandon your principles. She's asking you to remember your humanity. The strongest men in history were those who could be both powerful and tender, both disciplined and spontaneous, both philosophical and playful. Marcus Aurelius governed an empire and played with his children. Seneca advised emperors and wrote love letters. Epictetus taught profound wisdom and told jokes. You think strength means being unmovable. Real strength means being flexible enough to dance with life while staying grounded in your principles. The integration of philosophy and love here, that's what you need to understand. Stoicism should make you a better husband, not a worse one. It should make you more patient with her struggles, not less. More present in difficult moments, not more distant. More capable of love, not more protected from it. The discipline of Stoicism isn't about controlling others. It's about controlling yourself so you can show up fully for others. The wisdom of Stoicism isn't about being right. It's about being helpful. The strength of Stoicism isn't about being invulnerable. It's about being vulnerable from a place of inner security. The choice before you: you have two paths ahead of you. Path 1. Continue hiding behind your philosophy. Keep using Stoicism as a shield against intimacy. Watch her drift away as you become more enlightened and less human. Path 2. Integrate your philosophy with your humanity. Use Stoicism to become more present, more loving, more courageous in your marriage. Let your practice make you a better man, not a colder one. The Stoics believe that philosophy without application is worthless. If your philosophy isn't making your marriage better, then you're not practicing philosophy. You're practicing intellectual masturbation. Your wife is offering you the greatest gift a philosopher can receive: honest feedback about whether your wisdom is actually wise. The Stoic response to marital conflict: when she criticizes your approach, don't defend it. Examine it. Ask yourself, is she right? Am I using wisdom as a weapon? Am I hiding behind strength instead of showing up in love? The Stoics practiced daily self-examination. They asked themselves hard questions. They welcomed criticism as a tool for growth. Your wife's criticism isn't an attack on your philosophy. It's an opportunity to refine it. Be grateful for her honesty. Most people won't tell you when you're becoming insufferable. They'll just leave. She's staying. She's fighting for you. She's trying to get the real you back. That's not hatred. That's love. Stoicism isn't about being above human experience. It's about being fully present for it. Your wife doesn't need you to be perfect. She needs you to be real. She doesn't need you to be emotionless. She needs you to be emotionally intelligent. The greatest philosophers in history were great because they were great human beings first. They used their wisdom to serve others, not to separate themselves from others. Real strength is being vulnerable enough to love. Real wisdom is knowing when to be flexible. Real courage is staying present when things get messy. Your wife isn't trying to destroy your philosophy. She's trying to save you from losing yourself in it. Listen to her. Learn from her. Let her make you a better philosopher by helping you become a better husband. Hit like if you're ready to practice philosophy with humility. Subscribe if you're ready to be strong enough to be vulnerable. Then go have an honest conversation with your wife. Your marriage depends on it. Your humanity depends on it.